The habit you got, my nigga, is holding you back. I'm here to tell you, it's holding you back. You can't say, cause you can't. You know what I'm saying? Cause your habits in the way. You know, you can't fix your credit, cause you like to party. Cause you don't wanna buckle down and be self-disciplined. You know what I'm saying? It's holding you back. What up, man? Welcome back to the Underrated Grind podcast. It's your host, man, CEO. I want to get into my topic for today. Is ambition. Ambition, man. Cause you lack ambition. Cause you still want to hang around people who don't mean good. They there for the money. They there for the good time. But if this shit hit rock bottom tomorrow, you ain't gonna hear from them. Your phone ain't gonna ring, partner. So why you still around? Cause sometimes, man, we be scared to, cut people out cause we feel like, we don't want to be looked at a certain way. We don't want people to say, we changing. Man, listen, I'm here to tell you, you better change. Everybody always want to, in our society and our culture, among, black people especially, we love the narrative of, oh man, I ain't changing for nothing. I ain't changing for nobody. Man, I feel like, a fool think like that. A fool talk like that. Cause one thing about life, know what I mean, that I done learned, some shit gonna change. Be it for the good, be it for the bad, with or without you. Some shit gonna change, and some shit gotta change. You could be a part of it, or or not. Values change. Some of them. I don't value a lot of the same things I valued as a kid, but I still do value some things. So I say some of them, but changes, man. Everything's change. People change. Relationships, bonds, all that shit change. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay 18 forever. You feel me? You can't stay that way, man. Shit gonna change. Your body gonna change. Your mind frame, people change their mind all the time. This shit is all a part of life, man. You have to embrace change sometimes. People in our society and our culture, and we the only people that do this shit, man. Well, I ain't changing for nothing. I ain't never gonna change. I ain't never gonna change, And yeah, and that's why you still where you at. Cause you refusing to make the proper changes, the necessary changes, man. You refusing to sacrifice. You don't want to give up some shit. You don't want to lose some. You scared to sacrifice some friendships, to lose some friends. You scared to lose some people that really they ain't benefiting you no way. Y'all ain't hearing me though. You know what I mean? I done cut off plenty of people, man. There wasn't no benefit. Niggas was hanging around me, and niggas wasn't nothing but a liability. Wasn't no asset. Niggas wasn't bringing no value. Niggas hang around when it's something in it for them. Something benefiting them. When they can get a blunt or two out the deal, a bottle or two, a couple pills. Fuck a couple bitches or some shit like that. But shit, when that shit hit the fan for real, You know, a nigga phone don't even be turned on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you don't get no phone call from them. You feel me? You don't hear from niggas. You feel me? I mean, so them be the kind of people, man, shit, that just holding you back, things just holding you back, but you indulging in that. You know what I'm saying? You indulging in that. You entertaining that type of energy. And then you'll look around, you know what I'm saying, wondering why you ain't moving like you supposed to be moving. You ain't elevating the way you supposed to be elevating. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Why I ain't riding like this? Why I ain't living like this? Why my house ain't? Why I can't? You know, why I'm still stuck? Cause you still fucking with the same shit. You let motherfucker keep you on the same page as them. You know. You look at what your circle look like. You gotta look around the people you hanging around. Evaluate your circle. The people that you hanging around. Ask yourself and look around at what they got. Then look around at what you got. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna tell you everything you need to know. Told me. You know what I'm saying? I learned the hard way too. You know? Hang around with niggas ain't got shit, bitches who ain't got shit. You gonna be just like them, and they love that. They love that. That's what they love. They don't want you to change. Cause you change and fuck around and level up. And then you'll really see who your real friends are. You know? Man, listen. We just gonna keep this shit real. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I'm here for the news, man, not just the views, man. You feel me? You know, evaluate your circle, man. Look at what that's what you gonna be like. What you hang around, the company you keeping, that's what you gonna be like. That's what you gonna be. Just like them. You start to elevate, you change, you know what I'm saying? You change for the better and start to elevate, and then, you know, you'll be surprised to see the type of response you get. You would think people would be happy for you. A lot of them people that you think that you thought when you changed and when you got to doing, when you start doing well and start doing better than you've been doing, a lot of them people that you sitting there thinking like, okay, when I get like this, you know, Pook and them they niggas gonna be happy for it. Them niggas, man, they gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Pook and them don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The Ray and them, they don't get no fuck. You know what I'm saying? They looking at you like this nigga went about a new car. He think he the shit. She think she this. You know what I'm saying? She think she. You know who a motherfucker think they is. You know, and them be the deep down, them be the motherfuckers who be around you the whole time. They wait for you to fall off. They gonna enjoy your money as long as you gonna spend it. And enjoy anything free you got to give them, as long as you giving it to them, as long as you putting it in their hand, they cool with it. They love handouts. You know what I'm saying? Then you start to look it down. I'm hanging with motherfuckers who love handouts. I'm always giving and motherfuckers are always taking, ain't it? I'm always filling another motherfucker cup up and they ain't pouring shit into mine. They can't benefit you when you need some shit, when you fall off. Like, nah, man. I changed. I'm changing. You know what I'm saying? I'ma change. I ain't finna hang around. Fuck that. You know, I don't care. I don't give a damn who get mad. It ain't, you know. It ain't the way I rock. You know. You feel me? Man, stop being scared to change, man. Stop listening to a fool. You know. It's a whole lot of that going on. You know, the blind love to lead the blind. They do. You feel me? You know. Live by your own ambition, man. You know. You want to, you know what I mean? That shit, man, it's a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of opportunity out here, man. It's a whole lot of money out here, man, for everybody. It's enough, you know what I'm saying? You You got to put in the, you got to put in the self-discipline and sacrifice to get it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't see that potential in themselves. You know what I mean? They just don't see it. So, you hang around people like that who looking in the mirror every day at they self like, damn, I ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go over, they finna come. That's the company that's finna come around you. Cause they ain't got shit and they really don't want to see you with shit for real, for real. So they gonna keep you, you know what I'm saying? They gonna keep you in the hole. They gonna use you as long as you let them. Then when your well run dry, get what? They moving on to the next one. You dig? So man, it's better to cut your losses, man. Evaluate your circle, evaluate your circle and look around, man, and if ain't nobody adding value to what you got going on, you know what I mean? It might be time to, it might be time to chunk the deuces. You know what I'm saying? To some old relationships, some old friendships, man. A lot of y'all holding on to that shit, man. That shit ain't going nowhere. Down the drain. Motherfuckers taking you down with them. You know what I mean? Change, man. Change for the better. Have some ambition. Know when to sacrifice. That's how you level up. All these things is critical. You know what I'm saying? To your success. Them people you hanging around, they gonna be your downfall. If they ain't encouraging you, keeping you motivated, you know what I'm saying? Being supportive in some sort of way, keeping you focused. Man, listen, they ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't for you. You shouldn't even have to ask. You shouldn't have to question. You know what I mean? You shouldn't even have to question. You dig? Shit. But it's my people. These be our own people. Black people, we have it bad. We have it bad, man. And we gotta stop that shit. We gotta stop that shit, man. You gotta break that mentality. That's a crab in the bucket mentality. You gotta break it, man. Shit, man, I grew up. I ain't have shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? It was many and plenty of times where shit, nigga, the water wasn't on in the house. We used to have to go fill up milk jugs at the next door neighbor house full of water and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To have to drink. Me and my big brother and my mama. Shit where, we had a gas heater in the house. The gas wasn't on. You did. We was in that motherfucker wrapped up with blankets. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of times, like we would lie for Christmas because we ain't get shit like we got shit. Shit like that we used to have to do. Them days, man, them days gone. Them days long gone though. I ain't forgot it, but that's the same. But them same hard times and, days and nights like that, what I'm saying, and holidays like that used to hurt me as a kid. It's the same thing that fuel my ambition today. You know what I'm saying? It's what make me go so hard today, you know what I'm saying, to have shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying, when I fall off, it don't take me long, man, to get my shit together, you know what I'm saying? Cause by all means, I know to get my shit together. I don't know how to get my shit together, when I lose focus, cause sometimes we all lose focus. You know what I'm saying? I lose focus and I'm slipping, man. I correct myself. You know, it usually don't take another outsider to tell me, hey, bro, you slipping, bro. You need to tighten up. You need to tighten up, homie. I don't usually have to hear that from nobody else. I'm my biggest critic. I myself am my biggest critic. You know what I'm saying? I'm my biggest hater. You know, I am. But you know, growing up in conditions like that, man, is what made me. You know what I'm saying? It's the foundation for my character. You know what I mean? It's the foundation for my grind. You know, and it made me want to be a businessman, which I am. You know what I'm saying now. And we just, you know, and growing up on this, you know, getting here to this point, it took a long time. This shit ain't overnight now, but this shit overdue. You know, so like, and I've been had this vision for my success a long time, you know, and I hate I waited as long as I did, but you know, I lost time, and that's what I'm saying, and that's which is, you know, the point of this here video, you know. Change, man. You gotta sacrifice, man. You know, man, cut the loose ends where you need to cut them at. Cut off them, you know what I'm saying? Cut off them friendships that ain't nurturing nothing you got going on, you know? You will love yourself, and then you'll love yourself even more in the end, because you'll be further. You can get a lot further than what you know, you know. And I seen that. You know, I seen that. You know, when I started, you know, falling off, and you know, I wasn't hearing from certain niggas and shit like that. It was cool, you know. I just peeped who stayed down and fucked with me, and you know, and who didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I just branched off. You know, I just looked at it like, you know, God just removing people from around me. So just cause you know, you lose a couple friends and shit like that, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? When you know you solid, you can go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And have friends when you solid. You know, and that's the way I started looking at it. Like, you know, it ain't my loss. You know, I was trying to put, you know, some of the niggas that, or some of the people that was around me, on the same page as me. Like, you know, I'm always trying to keep them, you know, keep them motivated, keep them, you know what I'm saying? I'm sharing my vision. I'm trying to share my vision with people who won't even give a damn. I'm trying to share my vision with somebody who blind. Well, I'm sharing my vision with people who telling me, man, that shit ain't gonna work. With people who can't see it. I ain't trying to see it, really, and don't want to see it, to be honest. Because they don't see it in themselves. They don't want it for themselves. So, you know, shit, I start like, you know, taking it for what it is, for face value. You know, I lost a couple. Fuck it. I gotta keep bossing up though, you know. That what this shit about, man. So I charged it to the game. I made the changes, changed my mind, changed my way of thinking, changed my life. You know, it's still in the process. This shit being documented. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still growing, man. We still growing. You know, we still growing. We still learning, man. And you can too. You know, I'm just here to tell y'all from my perspective. You know, because I know how it feel. You know, I know it's other people out there who going through this, who dealing with people around them. They feel like they stuck in that circle. They stuck in that little social circle, and it's hard to get. Sometimes it be hard to get away from people like that. You know, but you know, because we don't necessarily know how. You know, or not. Maybe not. We don't necessarily know how sometimes, or either that, or we just too scared to. You know, because what we feel people gonna say and think about us. But man, do it. You gotta do it. It's gotta be done. You know, everybody want to be a boss, but don't nobody want to make the hard decisions. Everybody want to enjoy the money, but you know, you gotta be you. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, we entrepreneurs around here. You know, you want to be a boss, man. You gotta walk like one, talk like one, act like one, think like one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make executive decisions, man. Within and starting with yourself. Starting with yourself. You know, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I enjoy some of the company, some of the people that I was rocking with, but they ain't on the campaign no more. I can't. You know, we don't want the same thing. They ain't focused on the things that I'm focused on, and you know, it ain't no bad blood. It's just business. It ain't nothing personal. You know, it ain't nothing personal. But yeah, man, y'all gotta learn how to cut your losses, man. Learn how to cut your losses. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice when you can. You know when you need to. Make the necessary sacrifices and the necessary changes. You know, in order to get to the next level, man. When you're trying to get to in life, you know, because I said the company you keeping, some of the company you keeping, man, they ain't got you like you think they got you. You know. So with that being said, man, you know it's your boy Too Hard, man. Go hit that like button. Go hit that subscribe button. And we out, man. It's Underrated Grind.